guys, my name's Alyssa and I've decided to start a Sims channel. So for my first video, I thought it would be right to start off with a legacy challenge. But before I would do the legacy challenge, I wanted to show you guys how I created my sim and basically the thought process behind creating this sim. And a little bit of their backstory, because who doesn't love a good backstory? So before I dive into the backstory on this sim and how I kind of created it, I wanted to talk about how I create my sims and what I use. So I use custom content in my games. Some people like it and some people don't, but I love it. I feel like it's so great, especially if you don't have any money to buy expansion packs or stuff packs or game packs. It really brings life to your game. So now into the backstory of this sim. Her name kind of changed a bunch of times. I wanted it to be Eleanor, but then I felt at the end that her character and the way she looked did not match the name Eleanor. I don't know if it's just me. You guys will see at the end and make a judgment for yourself. But I've ended up naming her Ella. So the backstory that I thought of was actually pretty complicated when I first tried to bring it all together. But basically, her parents were in a happy relationship for most of her life until she became about 15 years old and they got a divorce. She decided to live with her mother, but her mother started somewhat neglecting her because her mother just felt lost and didn't know what to do with herself. So then she went to go live with her father, but her father was just never around. He was always working, so she felt like she had no love and no affection. Since she felt neglected by her parents, she decided to just go off on her own. By the age of 18, which is a young adult, she had saved up enough money where she can buy her own house and leave. Well, things didn't go as planned because the house that she had originally planned on buying ended up getting sold to someone else. So now she had all this money and didn't know what to do with it. So she ended up buying her own lot and starting off from scratch. So as we can see here in this clip, I finally decided on what I wanted her face to look like. I don't know if it's just me, but I cannot decide on a hairstyle unless I have my sim dressed. I know it's probably only me, but I feel like you can't tell what their hair is going to look like unless you know what their outfit is going to look like. So for her outfit, I ended up going with something very simple because I wanted her to look very innocent and like she's new to the world, because she did just move out of her parents' house, so I didn't want her to look like she had everything all put together. Now, I wanted her to look very, very innocent, hence why I gave her some blonde hair and hazel eyes. Now, I'm not saying that everyone that has blonde hair and hazel eyes or colored eyes in general are innocent, but to me, I feel like this fit my sim and it really brought what I wanted to sim life, if you would say. So in this clip, I'm honestly looking through the different types of blonde hairs and I'm looking at the different hairstyles, and I just felt like none of them that I had so far fit until I found this one. So this one to me really brought the innocence to life, and I feel like it frames her face perfect. It matches her eyes. She just looks very cute. In this clip, I'm just messing around with the different type of makeups that I wanted to put on her. Once again, I wanted to keep everything simple, so I went with a nude eye, some natural looking eyelashes, and I wanted her to look like she was always blushing. So I added that, and I absolutely fell in love with it because once again, she looks so innocent. So in this clip, I was just kind of messing around with the piercing with hopes that maybe she would have an edgy side. But once again, to me, it didn't work out because I just felt like it didn't fit her style and fit her character. So I wanted to add something on this sim that had a lot of significance to her parents and like where she came from. So I'm adding this heart necklace on, and if you look in every single one of her outfits, she has it on. Some might say it's cheesy or whatever, but she loves it because her dad have given it to her for her 16th birthday, and she thought that it would be perfect to bring along with her for her new life. So here I just went over and skipped over to the winter outfit because I didn't want the video to be too long. I am going to show you each individual outfit at the end, but I thought that you guys would want to see my thought process behind the winter outfit specifically because I do find it the cutest. So this is the part where I was struggling with her name because I just finished doing all the finishing touches and all the outfits that I wanted. And here it says Bailey, and I thought it was really cute, but I really love the name Eleanor. So I shortened it down and made it Ella, and I fell in love with it. So the traits I decided to give her were romantic, she's alluring, and she's looking for her soulmate. Due to like everything she's experienced with her parents, she really wants to find that one person and keep them for the rest of her life. She's self-assured because once again she wants to make sure that everything she gets herself, so that way when it comes to divorcing she doesn't have to worry about who gets what. And it's the sad truth, but witnessing once again everything that happened with her parents, she kind of just set herself up in a way where she knows that there are bad things in life and some things are not happy ever after. She's a perfectionist and she's very creative. So here I'm uploading Ella to the gallery. Hopefully you guys would like to play with her or add her inside your games as a townie. Either way would be great to see. I'm going to put my origin name in the description box and on the screen so that way you guys can search me up in the gallery and take my sims. Now to start the challenge off, you have to move your sim into a 50 by 50 lot, which is what I'm going to do. And then you got to take away all of their money and leave them with 1,800 only. So to move my sim into a 50 by 50 lot, I turn the free real estate cheat on and I move them into this house here. If you're wondering why my map looks a little different from yours, it's because I downloaded a fan map. I forgot from who, but if I find it, I will put them down in the description just in case you guys want to put this into your game. With the legacy challenge, you're supposed to start off with 1,800 simoleons and a 50 by 50 empty lot. So I just wanted to show you guys how big that was. And this is how big the lot is. It's huge. But the point is for you to live in this lot so you can make your house bigger and bigger and expand it as you get more money. The point of this challenge is so that way by the time you have kids and your kids have kids in The Sims, you will see what type of legacy you left. So I wiped out all my money and made it 1,800, and now I'm going to exit the game and save it. If you guys want to see more of these episodes, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be uploading episode 2 very soon. Thanks.